Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live, and I'm your host Chandrakant. And today we are going to talk about customers. Customers are so very important for us, and people say that things are never constant; they're always changing. So when things are changing always, why not your customer profile? So customer profile also changes, and how we can cope up with our changing customer profile. That is what we will discuss today. All right. So the first topic that we want to talk about in the changing customer profile is the adaptability. Adaptability is very, very important, and how we can adapt to the changing customer profile. So let's discuss about that in detail. Before we start, if you have any comments, any questions, you can send your comments and they will get displayed here on this part of the screen, and I will read it out and answer your questions immediately as soon as I see your questions. Also, if you want to join me live, you can. All lines are open. The process of joining me live with your camera and mic is given in the description below. I'm waiting for you. Please join and we can discuss and debate on this particular issue. All right. So let's proceed further. And we were talking about the customer adaptability. So, when we start our business, when we start our company, we start the product offering for a certain category of people, because we are solving a business issue for certain category of people, and those category of people becomes our customers. But then over time, you will notice that these customers with keeping them in mind, you started your company, but those kind of customers are no longer relevant. You will have to find a new type of customers. And in order to appeal to the new type of customers, you have to change your marketing and sales strategy. And that is what the adaptability is all about. Because when you started your organization, you planned that this is how you are going to run your campaign. This is how you are going to reach out to the client. This is how you will convey. These are the FAQs. However, if the customer profile changes, especially right now in our current decade, the customer profile is completely Gen Z, because Gen Z is actually buying solutions and offerings from the people. I mean, if you look at India as a market, nearly 50% of the client today are falling into the category of Gen Z. They have the money, they have the intelligence to buy things. They are quite successful, very smart people. So, in order to appeal to this new category of customers, you should know the tricks and tips of approaching Gen Z. What appeals to these new customers? What is that you will be able to convey properly so that they end up buying? So that is why I'm saying that the customer profile will change. You cannot plan your business on the basis of, okay, these are my customer base. This is the category I will service. These are the pain points that I will solve. But this information will not be static. It will be ever changing. It will continue to change. Therefore, you should have the open mind to be adaptable, and you should be also open-minded about changing your strategy, because by shifting your customer base, you will have to make new marketing plans. You have to make new mission statements. You will have to make new elevator pitch as a business, so that you can now appeal to the new category of customers which are out there, which your organization is serving. Therefore, be adaptable. And if you're not able to make any drastic changes, you can reach out to me or my organization. We can help you draft the new strategy for your organization so that you remain relevant in the new customer base. All right, let's move to the next point, and that is the how data driven approach. How you would know that the customer profile has changed. That you will know only if you have some sort of data captured. You see, when you are providing your services, you have no control who's actually buying. You have decided, okay, fine, my services will be most suitable for age group of 35 to 45. However, then you realize that, okay, 35 to 45 age group is buying your services. However, There are people who are much younger also are buying. But if you have not captured that information, you have not captured the age data, you will never be able to inform or get informed about these changes in your customer bases. And therefore, it could be dangerous, because without you knowing that your customer profile has changed, you will not be able to change your marketing and sales approach. Therefore, always make sure that you have some sort of data driven approach to understand your customer. It should not be based on whims and fancies. It should not be based on their last name, first name. It should not be based on your understanding. It should be real hardcore data which you collect while doing business. And if you are not able to collect the data, the decisions that you will decide going forward for your business may be not based on the actual situations. So make sure that when you're doing business, capture as much as data as you can without antagonizing or disrupting the supply chain. So make sure that it should be part of your ecosystem of doing business. And if you are able to do that, then your decisions will be very, very intelligent, and it will be driven directly by the market feedback which is coming to you. All right, let's move on to the next point. Now the customer profile is changed, and you have realized that, and now you have to look at the collaboration, because it can happen that your organization may not be having the right skill sets to address the new customer base. So in that case, you must collaborate with marketing experts, with some sort of people who know how to position the your offerings, your products to the new customer base. There are people who are expert. They will tell you how you can actually position your product in the market, what appeals to the new category of customers, and how you can actually go and successfully sell it. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot learn about this, but since it will take time, and your supply chain or your revenue will start to come down gradually, because you are taking more time in understanding the market dynamics. So my suggestion is that you must always have some sort of collaboration open. You should be open to collaborate with other people who knows how to do things, and that will short circuit your go to market strategy. And now go to market is not the go to market when you started your company. The go to market is always on. Every 3 months there is a new go to market thing which is happening. Therefore, you must have an arsenal of collaboration, some sort of agreement, some sort of mechanism by which you can harness new front end guys, front end companies who will actually help you position your products and your services in front of the new category of customers. So collaboration is the most important thing which is affecting a lot of business. The lack of collaboration is affecting a lot of business. Trust me on this, especially in this decade, which is starting from 2021 and it will go to till 2030. The collaboration, whatever collaboration you sign up with in next 4 to 5 years, next 1 to 2 years, will propel your business to the next level. But if you are of the thinking of that, I will do everything myself, I don't need to collaborate, I'm very, I'm okay, I don't need any partnership, etc., then you will have a lot of trouble, because this is a decade of collaboration. In this decade, collaboration is the most important part for any business, because the business dynamic is completely changing, and it is changing so rapidly that organizations will find it difficult to switch gear quickly. You need to mesh everything together so that it works nicely. So I think this is high time. If you have not thought about building the collaborations, start thinking of how you can implement collaborations, what the collaborator will get, what kind of collaborators you want to work with. Are these collaborators, are they content creators, or they are the marketeers, or the sales guys, or manufacturing collaborations? So it's up to you. You must think about collaborating, because collaboration will reduce your cost, increase your revenue, and therefore you got nothing to lose by collaborating with others. It's a win-win for everybody. So this is a decade for collaboration. let's move on to the next point, which is the last point of our discussion today, and that is the must implement technology as much as possible. Because what happens is, if there is a customer reaching out to you and if the customer does not get the adequate response from your website or from your email, or it takes a lot of time for somebody to physically respond to that email, the chances are the customer is already lost. In today's world, in the fast-paced business environment, any customer which you cannot convert or satisfy is an opportunity lost. So therefore, it is important for you to rely on technology so that you can quickly respond to customers' questions. And the best thing to do is employ the AI. A lot of companies are now shifting gear and they are employing AI, especially in the front end areas. So when you are actually looking at the automating the mundane jobs, like somebody is making a call and then somebody is responding from an organization, if there is a form that has to be filled, then adequate response has to be sent. Understanding what customers wants to ask is customers trying to send you an email, immediately respond to that email. So all those kind of things are available. Many of these things are free, and therefore the technology is very low cost or absolutely free. It's only the thought process that matters. So if you are able to think about how do you leverage the technology as much as possible to automate your business, I think this is a way to go. And especially in the environment today, we must use AI. In fact, if you look at the AI, a lot of companies are actually completely moving their business to AI. There are a lot of workflows which are, and some of these AI bots are the commercial bots, but they are very, very good. So they have the ability to build the workflow. So if one step happens, then next step and third step and fourth step. So AI, especially the paid bots, can actually replace humans, and they will actually intelligently take your customer passing through various stages of conversion. So there are bots in the CRM which will not only collect the customer data but also respond and convert it. It's like as if some human is actually making progress with the client. So your role will come only when there is conversion going to happen. So I think as much as possible in the changing customer profile scenario, you must rely on technology, must implement CRM, must implement AI, because in today's environment, working in your business without a CRM is complete, it's not done. You have to think about implementing a CRM. You must build your database, must build your community, you must build processes, you must cater to customers. Customer can come from anywhere, must have multilingual capabilities, must get into calls with the customer, either video calls, must have content driven strategy. You should be able to integrate your CRM with your content, like video, and you should be able to pick up some sort of results from your video also, and everything has to be measured because you are going to implement technology. So you should be able to measure your success of the campaigns, success of your AI bots, how much conversion you're having, what is the cost saving you are going to have because of the technology implementation. So all of these things are very important, and in the changing business environment today, which is changing absolutely rapidly, you must look at these 4 points which I told you about. Very, very important. Be ready for the change. And friends, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to send it across. I will respond to you instantly or in the next video. So keep selling, keep rocking, and be safe. Bye for now, and I will catch you again very soon.